Hey everybody, it's Monty again with Everybody Loves Deals with Monty, and tonight is Sports Talk again. As we talked about in my previous video, um, tonight is the night. Tonight is opening night for the Dallas Mavericks in Summer League. Probably the most anticipated Summer League game we've had in I don't know how long, if not ever. Um, I really think this one's going to be um, interesting to watch. I'm looking forward to see what the Mavs do with Cooper Flag and see how he responds to the quicker pace, to the more physical style of basketball, with what's being thrown at him by Coach Jason Kidd, who obviously isn't coaching the summer league, but I'm sure he's handed down directive on how he wants to see these players perform and what roles he wants to see them play. And so um, I'm looking forward to see how this plays out. We did an opinion, your opinion piece earlier this week on where you thought the Mavs stood after the Luka trade. No need to rehash all that again, but where do you stand? Do you stand with the team that says no matter how this plays out, Nico still needs to be fired, and um, there was no reason to do what we did? Do you stand in the camp of, well, Nico got lucky, and the only reason that he was able to save his job was because of the way the lottery turned out? Or do you stand in the camp of, well, you know what, hey, um, while he didn't have any control over the lottery, we think, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but you know what, there's a lot of them out there that think this was planned out, but who knows? But do you stand in that camp, and or do you stand in the camp of, hey, you know what, this has potential to make Nico look like a genius? That this was his plan all along to get it. And like I said the other night, to be honest with you, any of the top three would have been game changers for the Mavericks, because I think they were all the top three were were players that really would have helped this team um, in the situation that we're in. But we just so happened to win number one, and we got what is called a generational player, a player that can affect both sides of the ball, which fits right into what Nico is looking for. And we'll see how this plays out. Tonight's only game one, and it's really not even preseason. It's summer league, so this game has no bearing, no effect, and will definitely not tell us anything about what to expect moving forward as far as how good our team's going to be. Because as far as I know, there's two players on here that really expect to make the roster, but that's for another conversation at another time. Um, so my question to you is this: do you put a lot of stock in tonight? Are you anxiously waiting to see how Cooper plays out, how he performs tonight? Are you interested in seeing his performance as a ball handler, facilitating the offense? Is that what they're going to do with him? I believe that's what they're going to do. Do you see Cooper being able to handle, like I said earlier, the faster pace, the physicality of the NBA? Even though these really aren't NBA players, and he really should stand head and shoulders above all the rest of these guys. But we'll see. I'm in the camp of, um, and I told you this before, I'm in the camp of wait and see. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see what Cooper really is. As I told you in my previous video, I've watched two games really of Cooper's, and now while I came away impressed, never in my wildest dreams did I put a lot of thought into what he would do for the Mavericks, because I never dreamed that we would be a lottery winner. So um, anxious to see how this plays out, and what the effect could be, what it could look like with him on the floor with the team we have slated to start the season. Um, I'm anxious to see stats wise, how he performs versus what he did at Duke. He averaged 19.2 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and 1.4 blocks. I see his points being there. I see his assists being there, probably being better. I see his rebounds coming down, and I see his blocks coming down. But we'll see. It'll be interesting to see. We think we know what they're going to do with him on the offensive side, but we're not really sure what they're going to do with him on the defensive side. See how they play that, and where they fit him in on defense. So um, good times ahead. Anxiously awaiting to see how this turns out. Game should be tipping off here just any minute. So I'm going to sign out for now. If you have any opinions, you have any pregame thoughts, if you have any, if you think I'm crazy, if you disagree with my opinions, please drop them in the comments. Drop them in the comments. Like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. That's how we're able to bring you these great videos, and they're going to get better. I'm getting more and more comfortable in front of this camera, so but just let me know what you think. I'm open to conversation. My opinion is not the right opinion; it's mine, and I look forward to hearing yours. I'm open. I look forward to having conversation on why you do or don't think Cooper Flag is going to be a game changer for the Mavericks. So let me hear what you think. Drop them in the comments. Again, this is Monty with Everybody Loves Deals with Monty, and don't forget, I do sell cars. If you're looking for a new Chevrolet, Dodge Class, or Jeep Ram, if you're looking for a Ford, a Nissan, or a Toyota, or even a late model used vehicle, I have stacks upon stacks of pre-owned vehicles. I have 4 different locations that I can pull pre-owned vehicles from. I even have a used car warehouse where we take in lease returns and are able to in turn sell those. We have new Chevrolet Silverados. We have new Chevrolet Tahoes, Suburbans, Traverses, and all that you're looking for in the new Chevrolet model line. But give me a call, shoot me a text, 940-235-9345. If you have any questions along those lines, drop me a comment in the comments section about what you think about what's going to happen tonight and moving forward with the Mavericks. And I look forward to visiting with you soon. I will talk to you after the game once we see how Cooper plays, and looking forward to hopefully having a very positive conversation about his performance tonight. So thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys, and I appreciate you. Hope you have a great night, and I hope that you and your family are blessed.
Thanks for tuning in to the Everybody Loves Deals with Monty podcast, whereas the deals are easy and the stories are real.